The All-Country World Index ACWI on the daily chart looks like the bearish divergence between the global AD line and price has been rectified. They're both pointed up. And the ACWI weekly chart corroborates this as it turned around on the AD line and pointed up, and price is too. So that bearish divergence is over. The S&P 600 small cap index still shows price for this month is above the 10 EMA and dotted here, better seen in the thumbnail. And the 12 simple moving average is still skirting right along this uptrend line here. We had one whipsaw, but we're back on track these past 4 or 5 months. And last time we looked, the small cap 600 AD line went under this first red uptrend line here. And it has backtracked and actually went back above the 10 EMA. You can see over here on the left, a few points above it. And the longer it can hold off from breaking through that line and bouncing off this major uptrend line for the AD line in blue, and then possibly bouncing up and blasting above the upper leg of the descending broadening wedge, the better. So time needs to go by a little bit more and be less concerning. The NDX NASDAQ 100 Big Fat Cap Megatech High-Low Index chart on the daily study shows quite the precipitous drop and really no indication of pulling back on the stick. And I guess I should stand corrected. I thought we'd go into a new sea change by getting above these peaks, but 100 is the cap on this high-low index here. So anytime you see it going flat like this at the top right there, then you know it went past 100 and it was really a show of strength, and then promptly rolled over and had a legitimate sell signal back on 4-2. Short-term KST in the top here, intermediate term KST in the middle, long-term on the bottom, all rolled over, and short and intermediate below zero. The long is still above zero, but nonetheless they're all pointed down. And the New York high-low and NASDAQ composite high-low look exactly the same as this NDX high-low chart for the daily studies. And the NASDAQ composite COMPQ weekly chart, new highs, new lows in the bottom window, the high-low in the middle where we gauge the divergences, and the index itself at the top. I have been pointing out and have not drawn arrows about this slight divergence here in the thumbnail. You can see this peak is about to disappear. We could draw a downtrend arrow here, and up here in the price it was pointed up. So a slight bearish divergence that looks like came to fruition for a major downdraft really, and it pushed the new highs, new lows in the bottom window back under the 39 simple moving average signal line, and I don't like that one bit. So this could all tie in to the New York summation indexes in the previous video, and intermediate term breadth and volume oscillators too. So it could turn around and come back up, but historically that just doesn't happen. Once there's a decisive move above it, it usually keeps going. So I've been looking back, maybe during this era here, it waffled back and forth, up and down from the signal line, but yeah, we're going to have to monitor this. I don't like it at all. And the NYA to SPX relative performance ratio. Last time we looked at this, I was amazed that it blasted through these two horizontal resistance lines, and we could put a purple arc here. They're just too narrow. So let's see what happens if it can make it all the way back down again. Then we'll put a wider arc on it. But yeah, this is a reflection of the volatility, and everybody's jumping on the only thing they know, the big fat cap megatechs. So here we go again with this, but a good show to get above those two horizontal lines.